Yo, my bad, y'all, man. I was live earlier, man, and had cut off because, I'm at work right now. I had to do my little patrol real quick, man, before I had to pop back in, but I'm going to start all over from the beginning. So y'all catch up. So, welcome to the Man Gone podcast. Y'all already know who I be. I be the humble king. Usually I have my brother on the podcast today, but, he ain't. I better say, I don't know where he at. He probably, out working or, out doing something, man. But Big Bro ain't gonna be popping in today, so I'm gonna be taking over. I'm gonna be taking over. Want to say, man, before I begin, man, peace and love to everybody, man, that's watching, man. God bless y'all today. Today, man, thank y'all for all the likes, all the supports, and everything, man. Appreciate y'all a lot. Before I get into the topic, man, I just want to let y'all know that the Man Gone podcast will be going on a hiatus for a minute. It's not going to be a long time. It's just going to be a minute, probably like a month, probably about a month. Everybody got to get their head back on their scheduling back on track. I'm in school. My work schedule done changed. So, we got to, me and my brother, we got to we got to rebrand and rebuild, like start everything from the inside out, man. So the next time a Man Gone podcast will be delivered to y'all a lot better. I'm about to say production. I'm talking about putting it out there, man. Me and my bro, man, we're gonna be going on some serious construction with the Man Gone podcast. So, but I definitely want to thank y'all, man, for all the likes, all the comments, all the support, man. I'm about to say, man, everything is greatly appreciated, man. God bless y'all, man. I about to say, Man Gone podcast been running for 5 months, man. We have improved, well, more than 5 months. I'm gonna say 7, man. We have improved dramatically with the followers, with the likes, with the comments, man. Everything is greatly appreciated by y'all, man. I'm about to say, me and my brother greatly appreciate y'all, man. God bless y'all, man. Peace and love to everybody again. And today's topic, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get into today's topic. Today's topic, man, I want to talk about a hate amongst each other and the police brutality. But I'm gonna start with the police brutality because I'm looking out to the world today, man, and I'm disappointed, man, because I'm watching that Tyreek Nichols case, man, and I'm mad as hell. Not only because them cops were black and they knew better, but the fact that they were cops and they got a slap on the wrist and was acquitted of all charges has got me fuming, man. And in case y'all don't know who Tyreek Nichols is, Tyreek Nichols was a black young man that got stopped by the cops. He was trying to defend him off to run to his mother's house. Unfortunately, he didn't make it to his mother's house because the cops caught up with him and beat the hell out of him. And 3 days later, Tyreek Nichols ended up dying. They locked up the 3 cops, and I'm gonna say like a week ago or like a couple of weeks ago, man, all those cops were acquitted of all charges. Meaning that not only did Tyreek Nichols not get justice for what happened, but basically, man, these cops can still get out of jail and get a job, man, and go home to their families, man. But you got another black family that's got to grieve and got to, look at the world, look at America, look at the police system differently now because their son, there wasn't no justice for their son or for our brother. I call him my brother, man, because when I approach a black man or a black woman, it's out of respect. I automatically say it like, yes, my brother. Hey, sister. Hey, brother. How are you today, brother? How are you today, sister? That's how I was taught. That's to respect it. That's the man that respects me. If I call you my brother or sister, that's totally out of respect. Some of y'all females take it today. Some of y'all females take it different today, talking about some. Nah, I ain't your sister. I ain't your sister. I ain't your brother and all that. Nah, it's a matter of respect when you say brother or sister. Know the difference. But yeah, man, I'm just mad our brother didn't get the justice he deserved, man. But I want to crunch down the numbers on police brutalities too, because I'm looking at the number of people shot to death by the police in the United States from 2017 to 2024. And to be surprised, I'm about to say surprisingly, man, it ain't even the black. It ain't even the blacks. It's the whites. 2017, 458 men were killed. 2018, 459. 2019, 424 people. 2020, 459. 2021, 446 people killed. 2022, 389 people killed by police. 2023, 499 people killed by police. Whites, by the way. 2024, 385 killed by police. And these are white. I'm about to say these are whites that are getting killed. I'm about to say that are also getting killed by police compared to the blacks. 2017, 222 were killed. 2018, 228 were killed. 2019, 251 were killed. 2020, 243. 2021, 233. 2022, 225. 2023, 249. 2024, 248. Man, that is ridiculous. Ridiculous, man. And then it says, sadly, the trend of fatal police shootings in the United States seems to only be increasing, with a total of 1,173 civilians have been shot, 248 of whom were black as of December 2024. In 2023, there were 1,164 fatal police shootings. Additionally, the rate of fatal shootings among Black Americans was much higher than that for any other entity, standing at 6.1 fatal shootings per million of the population per year between 2015 and 2024. Man, that is ridiculous. Man, that is ridiculous, man. All these police killings, man, especially white, blacks, Hispanics, other races, unknown, man. I'm about to say, man, this shit is ridiculous, dog, man. How these polices are using that power, getting away with it, man. And time we retaliate or do something about it, man. It's like our voices are not getting heard enough. Like, man, I'm still fuming over that George Floyd case, man. They still trying to, find something in his background to make sure that Derek Chauvin get off hands free. Trying to talk about he died from fentanyl and all that, and he didn't die from Derek Chauvin applying. Basically, we seen it live in 4K, putting his knee on the back of his neck with his hands in his pocket, man, looking like, hey, I ain't got to do like, hey, I'm just doing like, hey, I'm doing my job. Oh man, the time we retaliate to do something, man, then y'all won't want to throw down martial law and all that, man. Man, it's ridiculous. I'm about to say, man, and it's like I say, man, those that don't know their history are doomed to repeat themselves too. Like, man, you go all the way back to 19. Let me see when that happened. That story with Rodney King. Because if you go back, I'm about to say, man, because if you go all the way back to March 3rd, 1991, when Rodney King, man, when he got beat, man, I thought, man, we would at least have some type of leverage, or we'd have had some type of agreement, man, that could protect us, and that can help us, that can help us out in a way. But man, it ain't. I'm about to say, man, it only made it worse. Cause it's like they said, man, for those who don't know their history, are doing to repeat itself, man. And all we're seeing right now is history repeating itself, man. And especially the fact, man, that we got. Do you see the president that we got in office now? He basically about to put into law, man, that police can do whatever they want to do to us, man, and they can get away with it now. Man, the system. I'm about to say, man, the police system is so crooked, man. Show you how crooked it is. Show you how crooked it is and how they abuse their power, man. It's this cat, like, man, it's this story I remember, man, with Daniel Holtzclaw. In case I don't know who Daniel Holtzclaw is, man, it was this dirty ass, bogus ass cop that was in Oklahoma. This happened back in 2016, 2015. I'll never forget this case, man. Daniel Holtzclaw, man, he was a white cop. He was a white cop, man, but that man was abusing his powers. What he did was, he targeted black women. and he'll tell them like, hey man, he'll pull up their background or whatever, man. He's like, hey man, I found this on your background or whatever. If you don't do this, if you don't let me do this to you, or if I can't do this to you, man, I'm about to lock you up for these charges, man. And these are black women that he was targeting, pulling up their information and everything, sodomy, raping them. I'm about to say, man. And of course, man, these women were scared to speak out or say anything, man, because he was the cops. Anything a cop says now, anything a cop says, man, is believable. And at that time, I don't even think they had body cams then, but so he probably had his body cam turned off, but it's real easy for them to get a slap on the wrist now, man. And they get away with it cleans free. And then, the black women were scared to speak out until that one black woman had common sense, man, to keep that man's DNA, And that's how they ended up catching Daniel Holtzclaw and charging him for each sodomy. And he targeted over 30 to 40 black women in Oklahoma, pulled up their backgrounds, pulled up their charges, telling them like, hey, you don't do this, you don't do that, or if I can't have my way, man, then y'all about to go ahead and face this time. And I'm about to say, man, and he faced it, and in a way, he got away with it for a minute until that one lady came up and his DNA was on her. And that's how he ended up serving, getting 252 years in jail, which I'm glad he did, because man, that wasn't, man, not only did he abuse his power, man, but he basically abused his power, to do whatever he wanted to do whatever he wanted to do to them women, thinking he was gonna get all sky blue because he had all white jurors and because he was a white man. Let me start off by saying this. I'm not racist in no form, shape, or matter. I believe in equality. I'm about to say I would never talk down. I'm not taught to talk down on others, man. But at the same time, though, man, I'm about to say right is right, wrong is wrong, fair is fair. And I'm glad Daniel Holtzclaw, got them years that he was serving, man, because them black women did not deserve to go through what they went through, man. I just wish that Derek Chauvin and them black cops got the same charges that Daniel Holtzclaw got, man. Like I'm about to say, man, it's like I said, right is right, wrong is wrong, fair is fair. I'ma also go ahead and say, man, free that black father, man, that killed that police because the police killed his son. The man did. I'm about to say the man I'm about to say I hate that he retaliated the way that he did, but at the same time, though, man, I don't feel he did nothing wrong. You killed his son. Y'all didn't do nothing about it, man. Y'all about to get ready to get this man a slap on the damn wrist. So the father had to do what he had to do. I hate that he had to go down that route now, because now that he did that, they're about to make an example. They're about to make an example out of him. And now it's about to make it a lot worse on us, because now they're about to make an example out of him. I'm about to say the same with Carmelo Anthony, man. I hate to even hate to bring his name up, man. Same with him. I'm about to say they're about to make an example out of him, man, because it's never their fault. It's always gonna be our fault. It's never their fault. And history, I'm about to say, man, and history always repeats itself all the time, man. And I hate to see it. I hate to see it going on in America today, man. All this police brutality, man. You're looking at the numbers, man. 400 plus people killed. 400 plus people killed. Them three, four, 5,000, like them 5,000 people dying every year from police brutality, man. All because they want to abuse their damn power, man. It's getting sickening, man. It's like my homie Yapel always told me, man. My mentor Yapel always told me, man. The police are not here to serve and protect us, man. They here to serve and protect their asses. They can go home at night, hug their family, man, hug their moms, man, kiss their sons, man, and go to bed. Tyree Nichols' family, they can't hug their son. George Floyd, he can't. I'm about to say his mama can't hug his baby boy no more. But them cops can. They gonna get right back out, go get right back into onto their job fields. And I'm about to say, not only Derek Chauvin, them other cops, man, that helped participate in George Floyd death, man, they got a slap on the wrist and they back at work, man. And it's sad, and it's sad. And please feel free to comment, man. Please feel free to comment on this situation, man, because I also want to talk about. Please feel free to comment. Go ahead and tag my brother real quick. All right, there we go, man. All right, there we go. But yeah, man, what I also want to talk about, man, is the hate amongst each other, man. Amongst each other, man. Especially, us being black, us being black, man. I'm about to say, man, I see it every day, man. We love to hate on each other, man. We love to tear each other down, man. Every time I get on Facebook, man, we never encouraging each other, man. We never uplifting one another, man. We never congratulate one another, man. I'm about to say, man, and that we congratulate one another, man. Everything is based on popularity of how much of a real nigga you is not today, man. But everybody got to pick and choose who to congratulate and who to hate on, man. I'm about to say, you see it all the time, man, and you see it amongst us as blacks, man. We love to hate on each other, man. Like you get on Facebook, man, you see it all the time. We hate on each other, man. I'm about to say, man, we hate on each other, man, about our salary. We hate on each other, man, about, man, how we raise our kids, man, how we dress, how we think. I'm about to say, man, how we look. Man, I'm tired, man. Be honest with you, man. I'm gonna keep it straight buck with y'all, man. I'm tired of that shit, man. I'm tired of getting on Facebook, man. Seeing us tear each other down, man. And yet, Mama Zena, yeah, I agree with you, Mama Zena. It is sad. Like I get on Facebook every day, man. Like you look out into the world today, man. We love to hate on each other, man. Like I can't, like, man. Like for example, man, we get on Facebook, man. Anything drama, man. Anything drama wise. Oh yeah, we always quick to throw our little hate and our little 2 points in. But when it comes to something positive, like when it comes to something positive, or like doing something, productive with your life, man, trying to better your life, man. It's like everybody looking up at you, like okay, and they keep moving on with their lives, man. And I hate to say it, man. Chicago, I'm gonna say my city, man, Dallas, like man, like they say, man, it's so beneficial to move away from your hometown because, man, I hate to say it, man, like Chicago, man, like I love my city, man, but I've never seen so many niggas and females hating on each other, man. And I hate to use the word niggas, man, because that's the ugliest word in the dictionary, man, but I've never seen so many people in one city hate on each other, man. You making more money than the next, man. They don't want to see that, man. They ready to kill. I'm about to say, man, they ready to kill you. You see a female out there looking good, doing good, man. They hate to see that, man. They want to jump you. Or I'm about to say they want to rob you. They want what you I'm about to say, man. They want to make sure that you don't elevate. We want to make sure that we not above one another, basically, man. The shit is sad for real. Like I was never like me being a y'all pardon me, man. I'm doing my job real quick. But man, I've never been the type to hate on nobody. And the reason why I say that, man, because man, I know exactly how it feels. Like I'm humble, man. Like I have no reason to hate on nobody, man, because I know how it feels, to have a plate full of food, man, and have it snatched from up under your face just like that. Like, man, that's why I don't hate on nobody, man. Like, I'll be the same. Mama say you can be the same if you stop hating on each other, especially girls hating on each other and talking about each other and killing each other. There you go, mama. About to say, mama, you said everything that I was just about to say. I was about to say, man, you see it all the time, man. We hating on each other, talking about each other, and killing each other, man. That's the main thing, man. We out here killing each other, man. All because of a certain way we dress or a certain way we look, man. And you see that out there in the streets today, man. Like niggas hate, like man, I hate to say it, man. Like niggas hate to see you with a lot of money these days, man. And you know, man, like man, I don't know what the problem is, man. I'm about to say, man, that man is making his money, you making your money, man. I'm about to say, the fuck is we hating for? The fuck is we hating for, man? We talking about each other. We talking about each other's salary. We talking about each other's salaries, man. Like, oh, I'm making more money. Oh, I'm making more money than you. Relationship rise, man. Like we hating on each other relationship. Like we hating on each other relationships, man. Like, come on, man. How can you hate on a couple that's living happily? And Mama Zena say these girls set each other up all the time. Not even a girl. I'm about to say girls and the fellas too, man. They set each other up all the time. You know, amongst us fellas, man, we set up each other all the time, man, because we love, black men, we get some money in our pockets, man. The first thing we want to do, man, is we want to get on the internet, man. We want to splurge. We want to show off our money. I got this and I got that. I got this and I got that, man. Whole time you thinking motherfuckers congratulating you, like, oh man, congratulations, man. And I'm glad you out here doing good. Whole time though, man, that man got some type of hate or animosity against you because why'd you sit in front of why'd you sit in front of me with all this money, man? And I'm not eating. Most dudes want your girls. I'm about to say that's life. That's life, mama. How I look at it, mama, that's life. I'm about to say I'm about to say, man, every dude wants your girl, man. Especially if she look good, especially if your female look good, if you keep your lady looking good, smelling good, man, you keep her spirits high, man. Niggas gonna hate that, man, cause she like, oh man, I'm like, oh man, she too perfect, man. They try their best, try to put that little bug, try to put their little bug in their head, like, yeah, man, I could be treating you a lot better and whatever, man. Treating you a lot better and whatever, man. Like a female know when she is loved. A female know when she is loved. If she is loved, man, half the time, man, when she goes outside, man, you ain't even gotta worry about her cheating on. You ain't even gotta worry about her cheating on you or another nigga approaching her, man, cause she gonna let them know right then and there, like, hey, I got something good at home. Got something good at home, man. I'm about to say, man, if she don't represent you like that, bro, man, my advice to you just leave. Mama say most of the time it's not their car or money. I about to say, oh yeah, you definitely right about that. You definitely right about that, mama. You definitely right about that. You definitely right about that. Man, I hate to see, man, I hate that this social media platform came about, man, because I hate to see black successful rich people hate on one another, man. Especially when y'all got the same salary, man. Living the same y'all living the same y'all living the same lifestyle, man. Like, man, why y'all hating on each other, man? Like, we got all this. We beefing. I'm about to say, man, we out here beefing with one another over stupid shit. I'm about to say, we out here. You got females out here fighting over. I'm about to say females hating each other, fighting over niggas, man. I'm about to say, man, it's terrible. Mama say, yes, I love my husband. He treats me well and good. Man, you see what you and Cornelius got, mama, man. Y'all got what y'all call that old school love, man. See, y'all had an understanding back then, man. I'm about to say, man, teamwork makes the dream work, man. I wish, man. I know y'all relationship was kind of rocky. But at the same time, man, I wish, man, like I want, like That's the type of relationship I want, man. It's the relationship that you and Cornelius got, that old school love, man. Like y'all ain't hate. I'm about to say, man, y'all don't hate on one another, man. Y'all always uplifting and encouraging each other, man. I'm about to say, man, y'all always talk. Y'all always discuss y'all businesses. I'm about to say, man, y'all don't hold nothing back from one another, man. And that's a beautiful thing, mama, man. I'm happy for you and Cornelius, man. I've always said for the longest, man, Cornelius is a good man. I'm about to say he definitely is, man. I'm about to say he got to the point, man. I'm about to say I look at him as my stepfather now, man. Cause I'm about to say any man that can step up, any man that can step up, man, step up and do his job correctly, man. Keep a smile on your face, mama, man. That's a damn good man, man. I applaud y'all for real. But man, I'm about to say, man, I'm so tired of seeing us hate on each other, though, man. I'm about to say, man, what happened to like the words of encouragement? The words of encouragement, man. Like we don't encourage each other. We don't encourage each other no more, man. It's like, man, you hear it in the music today, man. I miss, man. Man, back in the days, man, when you turned on music, man, it was always women empowerment, man. Or you got male. You had male empowerment, man. Everybody was speaking positive. Everybody was speaking positive, man. I'm about to say everybody, it was music being put out there, man, uplifting us, man. Keeping our spirits up, man, not tearing each other down, man. I'm about to say that was the whole purpose. That was the whole purpose. I hate to bring up history, like, man, that was the whole purpose of Dr. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X doing what they did. I'm about to say, even though they got different ways of doing things, man, they were trying to put all the hate. They were trying to put all the hate away, man, and trying to make everything equal, man. So blacks and whites can come together, man, and live peacefully, man, without hating on each other, man. But when you made my about to say, man, when Jim Crow made that law, man, I'm about to say, and it's still going on today, man, because I'm about to say, because you see it today. You see it today. I'm about to say, man, we tearing each other down. I'm about to say, man, we love criticizing and hating on one another, man. I'm about to say, we pick and choose. I'm about to say, we pick and choose who to fuck with, man. I'm about to say, we see each other struggling. We don't pick each other up. We feel like we entitled. We feel like we entitled to our homies' money when we see our homie up and got some money in their pockets, man. We feel like, oh yeah, man, you need to break off half to me, man. I did this and I did that for you, man. What happened to being happy for your homie? I'm about to say, what happened to, man? I'm about to say, man, congratulations, man. I'm glad you're doing good, man. I'm about to say, you don't even see that no more, man. Now you see a man now you see one of your homies with money, man. Now you thinking, now you hate, now you like, man, I won't, like, man, he got all this money, man. Why you ain't break? I'm about to say, man, why you ain't break me off this? Why you ain't break me off that? Like, man, the whole bro code thing today, man, it's all fucked up, man. Because now we feel like when our homies get put on, man, we feel like, oh yeah, man, now that you on, man, y'all can get by say, man, you're supposed to break your brothers off. You're supposed to break your brothers off, some change. Now, if he helped, I'm about to say, now, if he helped you to get to where you at, then yeah, I don't mind breaking off chains. I'm about to say, man, you my brother. You help me to get to where I'm at. Of course, I'm going to help you. But to sit on it, but to sit on the sideline and watch me work, and when I do get up, now all of a sudden you want to congratulate, and now you got your hand now saying I was there when you did this, I was there when you did that. No, you ain't put in the work. I'm about to say, man, you ain't put in the work with me to get to where I'm at, man. I'm not breaking you off nothing. I'm about to say, I understand we grew up together with each other, man. We homies and whatever, man. That's cool. But at the same time, man, teamwork makes the dream work, man. I'm about to say, it's sad to say, man, we don't need to work as a team no more, man. I'm about to say, everybody is for themselves. Everybody for themselves now. And Mama Zena say, especially shoes. Oh man, man. Look, this whole shoe dilemma thing, man. I'm about to say it's so damn stupid. Like, man, especially with these mics, man. I'm about to say, man, man. Every time Michael Jordan come out with shoes, man. Mama said, I'm gonna get to that part in a minute, but yeah, man, I'm so tired of these mic with I'm about to say, man, I'm not knocking Michael Jordan, man, for what he do, but at the same time, man, amongst us black people, man, I'm about to say, man, especially when it comes to shoes, man, you ain't got on those Jordans, man, or you ain't got on this certain type of shoe brand, they're gonna automatically think you broke. They're gonna automatically think you broke, or you ain't got this, or you ain't got that, or you can't afford this, or you can't afford that, or you can't afford that. Like, man, just because the person ain't rocking Jordans, man, that don't mean they ain't got no money in their pockets. Hell, look at we look at the other races, the white races, man. I'm about to say Bill Gates. I'm about to say Bill Gates, for example. You see them walking up with $20. I'm about to say, man, $20 t-shirt, $25 pair of pants. I think shoes cost about at least about $30, $40, depending on what they are, man. I mean, they wearing cheap shit, net worth 160 billion. 160 billion. They ain't care. I'm about to say, man, they don't care about clothes. It's only us. We gotta have we gotta have the finest thing. We gotta have the design. We gotta have the design of this. We gotta have Jordan this. I'm about to say, fuck it. Luella, I'm about to say Luella this. I'm about to say, man, I'm just not finding out what Lu, Lululemon. I say Luella, Lululemon is. I'm thinking the whole time that's like a new Sprite flavor. Whole time it's some damn expensive ass clothes, man, that we're out here buying and hating on each other for, man. I hate that we out here judging and critiquing each other off of our clothes or how the way we, or how the way we dress nowadays. Mama said, but if he real, he will not ask for nothing. You hit it right on the head, mama. I'm about to say a real friend won't ask for a dime. Won't ask for a dime. I'm about saying I had a couple of homies that was like that, man. I'm about to say, man, shout out to Matrix, shout out to Bird, shout out to Matrix, shout out to Bird, shout out to Ronnie, shout out to Zach, man. Four brothers, man. I don't know if I told y'all this story before, man, but back in 2015, I fell on hard times, man. And man, most brothers, man, man, we hate on each other. We hate on each other so much, man, that we don't expect. I'm about to say, man, we don't expect help, but when we do get help, man, it's a rarity, man. And meeting them four black brothers, man, and I say this right now to this day, man, I thank God for them four black brothers, man. Because they did not have to do what they had to do. See, first of all, back in 2011, I came over there thinking I could play basketball. Whole time couldn't. Bird, Matrix, they took me under their wing. They taught me how to play ball. But I say they ain't sugarcoat. They ain't sugarcoat. They ain't held nothing back. They didn't hate on me or nothing. They helped develop me. I'm about to say, they criticized the hell out of me, hazed the hell out of me. I'm about to say, man, that's part of being a man. If you can't take criticism as a man, there's something wrong with you. As an adult, period, if you can't take criticism, something is really wrong with you. But Matrix and Bird, man, they took the time out and they helped develop me, man. 2015, I fell on hard times, man. I told this story a million times before. I ended up sleeping in Reyes Park for 3 days. I didn't expect no help. Man. And y'all already know, man. The world was judging me, hating on me, man. Poking fun at me, laughing at me, man. Like, man, you homeless, man. I thought you was doing this, man. I thought you was doing that, man. Man, you ain't on shit. Like, man, it was so much hate. I'm about to say, man, it was so much hate and animosity being thrown at me at that time, man. That it hurt, man. Like I didn't want to open my mouth and ask nobody for help, man, because as a black, man, as a man, period, man. I wish it was more mental health out here for us, man, because it's not good for us to open our mouth sometimes and say like, hey, man, we struggling, man, because they gonna look at you like, oh, you a man, the fuck is you doing struggling, man? No, it's not easy. No, it's not easy as a man. That's what y'all gotta understand. And at that time, I really fell on hard times, man, because like I said, I had a plate full of food in front of me. God had to humble me and snatch that plate from out my hand. Now here it is. I'm sleeping in Reyes Park for 3 days. It was going to get to the fourth day until Ronnie, Matrix, Zach, Bird, Ronnie, Zach, and Rashad came out of nowhere. They said, hey, Dez, come over here with us. He was like, hey, Dez, man, what you doing over here, man? I'm like, man, nothing, man. And they put two and two together. They looked and they seen my clothes over there by the tree trunk. Reyes Park is on 18th and Halsted, by the way. They seen my clothes and over there, whatever, man. They was like, man, something going on, bro. And I'm like, man, nah, man, I'm good, man. I'm good. My bro Bird, Bird knew me better than anybody. He let me know in a minute, like, hey, something wrong, man. Talk to me. I had to finally tell him, like, hey, I fell on hard times, man. Bird was like, oh, okay, cool. No problem, man. I'm about to say, man, you should have just opened your mouth and say something, man. I bullshit you not, man. Bird, Ronnie, Zach, and Rashad. They picked up my he made a phone call to Matrix. Matrix was like, Matrix he put me on speakerphone. Matrix was like, man, he was like, man, you know motherfucking well, man, you our brother, man. You ain't about to have you out there on the streets like that, man. That ain't how we roll. Pick his clothes up, bring him to Big Man house. Shout out to Big Man. I love you. I appreciate you, Big Man. Take him to Big Man house. Lil Ronnie, I'm about to say Lil Ronnie, which is Lil Ronnie daddy. You like, man, take him to Big Man house, man. I'll holler at Big Man. Big Man looked, I talked to Big Man. I talked to Ronnie. Ronnie was like, hey, man, you can stay here as long as you want to, man. I'm about to say, man, we ain't gonna charge you nothing, man. I'm about to say, you's a good dude. You's our brother, man. We don't judge nobody over here, man. We want to see you do good, man. We don't want to see you fail. When I say, man, that shit, I'm about to say, man, I ain't never cried that hard in my life, man, because I didn't think for a second, man, that people actually cared like that. Like people actually care like that, like for real, man. Especially four black brothers like that, man. Amongst us men today, man, we hate on each other, man. I'm about to say, man, we handle each other far as like women, far as money, far as what we doing with our life, man. We always hating on each other, man. But them folk, man, they didn't hate on me. Yeah, my own family was hating. My own family was hating on me. And I hate to even throw what this man go on podcast. I'm gonna keep it real. My whole family was hating on me. But them four brothers didn't. Bird, Ronnie, Zach, and Rashad. They didn't. Can't leave out Matrix neither. Shout out Matrix. They didn't hate on me. Them guys picked me up off that ground. That guys picked my clothes up off the ground, took me to that crib. My father came and got me on that third day, took me out there to where he had. Shout out to Pops too. He helped build me back. He helped build me back up too. Now I'm about to say, now I'm going back to school. Now I'm going back to school, for HVAC and diesel engineering. I'm doing 2 security jobs right now, man. I done had a car in the crib from that moment in 2015 all the way till now. I'm about to say, man, that was one of the most. I'm about to say, man, that was one of the most humbling, experiences. Like, man, that's what made me the humble young man I am today, man. That's why I always show love to them 4 guys, man, because you would never find. It's a rarity that you find people out here like that actually, take the time out to help you and build you up, and mold you into the man it is today. Man, you are today. I'm gonna read these comments. It's great to have people in your circle that are A1 and they are not taking no for an answer. True homies are hard to find. Sis, you never agreed, man. I about to say you never lied. I'm sorry. You never lied, sis, man, because it's a rarity that you find homies out here like that today, man. Man, when I met Matrix and Bird, man, like growing up, man, I never had a brother in my life. I didn't even know I had a brother until 2013 when I surprised my big brother Lindsay on his birthday, man. Like, I never had a brother in my life until I met Bird and I met Matrix. I mean, I had homies that I called my brothers back then, but they ended up treating me like a goofy. Yeah, even though I ain't gonna lie, I'm keep it bug with you. I was that goofy, non-level-headed person. And I'm about to say, man, I was out there trying to be anybody until I met Bird and Matrix. They sat me down. They was like, nah, man, you ain't gotta lie, come over here kicking and lie. You ain't gotta lie, come over here and lie, trying to fit in. I'm about to say, man, just come over here and be you, man. I'm about to say, man, we don't do that lying shit. We don't do that talking about people, none of that, man. I'm about to say, man, we brothers over here, we uplift each other. He was like, right, Bird? He was like, yep, that's what we do. And that's exactly what they did, man. If you got homies like them, man, keep them. Keep them. And man, Mama Zena said family's always hating and it's sad. Yes. My man, Mama Zena, you ain't never lied, man. The biggest haters are your family members, man. And I'm about to say, I'm gonna keep it discreet, man. I'm about to say, like I said, it's the Man Gone podcast. I keep it real, man. Like right now to this day, man, got family hating, man. Got family hating. Like shout out to the family members that you know that do uplift one another, man. But you know, man, family always hating on you, man. Like, and that's sad, man. Like your own bloodline hating on you, man. It shouldn't even be like that, man. Family is family. It shouldn't have to take your grandma. It shouldn't have to take your grandmother to keep the family whole, and you know to keep the family, you know, from hating on each other, man. It's like, man, once the grandma passed, man, that's when all the hate comes. That's where all the hate comes in, man. Families divided. Families hating on each other. Family hating on each other, man. Hating on each other for how they raise their kids, for how they act, for where they live, what kind of car they drive, their career. I'm about to say, man, that's the worst thing in the world, man. Is being hated on by your family. And that's why most people, man, turn to their friends more than they do their real family, man. That's why, in my opinion, man, I'm keeping it real, man. Water gonna always be thicker than blood in my eyes. No disrespect to my blood family, but I'm just keeping it real. Cause the water from the house, cause man, if it took Matrix and Bird and Zach and Ronnie, the water from the outside to do to do what the black to do what your blood family can't do, there's something, man, something wrong. But Zena said, I'm about to say, my bro said, hate breeds jealousy. Yes, you ain't never lied, bro, man. And you see, I'm about to say, man, you see it being taught, and you seeing it being taught today, man. Like, why I'm about to say, like, man, I hate to break on the waist card, like with this racism shit, man. That shit is, I'm about to say, that is straight hate, man. That is hate. That is hate that is being taught I'm about to say, that's being taught from the parents at a young age, man, and it's being screwed over into the adulthood. Like for example, that little girl, I'm about to say, man, that little girl and her father, they got killed, man. Shout out to that white daddy. Shout out to that white daddy, man, that's letting her daughter keep her best friend spirit alive, man. You can tell, man, that father did not teach racism, man. He was taught that, man, we are all equal, man. And I shout out to that father, man. That was a powerful moment right there, man. Seeing that little girl, and seeing that little white girl and that black girl, man. She's still honoring her best friend. Still honoring her best friend, man. That is beautiful, man. I'm glad that, you know, he's keeping her spirit alive, man. I'm glad that, you know, I'm sure the little girl don't understand yet, man, but I'm glad that, you know, that she's keeping her best friend's name alive, man. Like, that is beautiful, man. That's where, you know, that's when, you know, the jealousy part. If I say hate breeds jealousy, you ain't never lied. You ain't never lied, bro. My brother sis say my aunt was the first that kept my, hold on, I think I'm going too fast. Mama Zena says yes. Once grandma's gone, it's over for family. Mama Zena, you ain't never lied. When my grandmother passed away in 2004, I knew then as a kid that everything was going south. Cause okay, cool for the first year, man. Once grandma gone, man, everybody gonna pretend like, man, we gonna come together, man. We gonna be this one big family. After that year, man, I'm about to say, man, everybody go their separate ways. Not everybody hating on one another, man. Like I miss them days, man. When my grandma was here, man, it was always a fucking family event, man. We was always going over auntie's house to cook for 4th of July, for birthdays. I'm about to say, man, 4th of July. I'm about to say Memorial Day, Easter. I'm about to say, man, you seen family every event. Once grandma passed away, man, not everybody picking and choosing to who to invite. Not everybody picking and choosing, man. I miss them days, man. When my grandma turned on the stove, man, She wasn't picking and choosing nobody. I'm about to say, man, she bringing out the whole family, man. Sisters, brothers, aunties, cousins I ain't seen in a long time, man. I'm about to say, man, she bringing out the whole 9 yards. The whole 9 yards when it comes to cooking. Like when it comes down to cooking, man. I'm about to say you don't see that no more today, man. Everything's so divided. Everything's so divided. We hating on one another now, man. That we picking and choosing who family now. And my sis say my aunt was the first that kept my family together when she left, and it fell apart instantly. Yes, aunties also play a pivotal role in keeping the family together too, man. And man, RIP to your auntie, man. I'm about to say, man, I hate that it takes one person, it takes one person, man, to keep the family a whole, man, to keep everybody from hating on one another, man. Once that person leave, man, now you starting to see everybody true colors, man. Now we picking and choosing who to fuck with when it comes to family. You don't. I better say. My sis says yes. That father did not teach his daughter hate. You can tell he didn't, sis. You can tell he did not teach that little girl no hate. You can tell he didn't, man. I'm about to say, man, you can see it, man. You can see his face. You can see the pain in his face, man, when he found out that the little girl, got killed, man. You can see in his face, man, and you can tell, man, that he was raised to love everybody equally, man. And I'm glad that he's teaching that little girl the same thing, man. It's like I said, history what Malcolm X and Martin Luther King did, man, is it was meant for us to come together. It wasn't just for us as blacks. They wasn't just speaking for us. They was speaking for equality. They're trying to make everything equal so that we can all get along, make the world go around a lot better. And I'm glad, it's like I said, I'm glad that father is teaching that little girl that. Bro said, when my granny left, I think a piece of me left with her. Bro, I said right now today, man, when my grandma left, man, I see like a good 70% of my soul left with her, bro. I about to say, I say a good like 60% of it has returned, but at the same time, though, bro, man, it ain't nothing like having that grandma, man. I'm about to say one thing about my grandma, man. What I loved about my grandmother, man, is she always, always uplifted me. She never one time, I'm about to say, man, she never one time talked bad to me about family. My grandmother always has taught me as a kid, never be no hater, always be an uplifter. Always uplift your people, always uplift your people, no matter if it's family, no matter if it's outsiders. Always uplift your people. I'm about to say, man, she was like, because I'm about to say, man, because if y'all know, man, hate causes stress. I better say hate causes stress too, man. That's the number one thing. My grandma always taught me, man, to always, always uplift your people, man. Never tear them down, man. Never hate on them. That's why I never was the type that hate on nobody, man. When my grandma went outside, of course they hated on. Of course, every time my grandma went outside, man, she got hated on. Every day she got hated on. My grandmother was 6'2", 220 pounds, man. Every time my grandma walked outside, my grandma walked with her head held high. And they was hating on my grandma, man, because my grandmother worked for a Jewish family that were paying her greatly, way before she was getting her paycheck, man. And they hated on my grandma because of that, man. And my grandma walked with her head held high every day, man. She didn't care who hated on her and who didn't. As long as she got me, she always say, as long as I got my grandboy and I got my 2 feet, goddamn, man, I don't give a damn who hate on me. And that's the type of respect my grandma had, man. That's why, I was always, I was always taught equality too. Like my grandma never taught me racism. Like she always brought me around these white people, man. They treated me with respect. The kids were so friendly. Like, oh, hey, how you doing, man? Hey, nice to meet you. Like they were so friendly. Except this one white boy, I'm about to say, I don't know if I told you this story before, man, but man, it's this one white boy, man. You can tell he was racist because I was going over there trying to make friends with him. Like, hey, what's up, my boy? How you doing? That white boy said, hey, man, get your fat ass back, man. We don't want no problems, dog. And I said, I'm going over there as a faggot, old man. I'm going over there, to go make friends, man. Go slap hands with him. Next thing I know, man, I see a pair of Spider-Man shoes coming out of nowhere, kicking the shit out of me, knocking me out cold. You can tell. I about to say, if that ain't racism, man, I don't know what it is. But God, but man, I don't know if it was because it was racism or because I was a big. I know I wasn't no regular 5-year-old kid. I was like about. I was a big ass kid, you know, at 5 years old. I don't know if he was intimidated or that was just racism. I don't know, but shit. I'm about to say I understood. I'm about to say that's the only white boy I didn't mess with. All the other white kids in the neighborhood, all of them cool. They treated me equally, wasn't no disrespecting me, nothing like that, man. That's what I like. That's what I like to see amongst one another. Yeah. What my mama say? What my mama say? What sis say? Yes, that's how I felt when my mama left. A piece of my soul left with her, and now I don't have neither parent. No one will understand until both your parents are with glory. Wow, sis, man. Man, I'm sorry to hear that, sis. Man, I hate that both of your parents are gone. Both of your parents are gone, man. But they raised you to be be the person that you are. You're very sweet, very respectful. You're very creative. I'm about to say, sis, you have a very unique talent, man. I'm about to say, man, I say all the time, sis, I'm proud of you, for real, for real. I'm proud that you. I'm about to say, man, I'm happy for you and bro relationship, man. I love y'all relationship, man. Y'all going strong. I'm about to say, y'all going, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years strong. I'm about to say, man, I don't know how long y'all been together, man, but it's beautiful, man. I love to see, I love that for y'all, man. I'm glad that my bro got you, and I'm glad that you got my bro, man. I'm about to say, man, I really look up to y'all relationship, man. I love that. My Mama Zena say facts. My mother was my mother and father. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm about to say, yeah, I'm about to say, I heard stories about Grandma Miriam. I'm about to say, man, shout out to her too. R.I.P. to Grandma Miriam, man. I've heard stories about her from bro, man. I already know, man. Grandma didn't play that. I about to say, I already know, man. Hearing her name sing, you know, man. Look, the hairs on the back of my neck standing up, man. I'm about to say, I think you told me a story. You said your OGs popped you and you 50 years old, man. Look, they made the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. Like, man, look. I'm about to say, the only thing I want to get on Grandma Miriam bad side for real, for real. Even though she's not here, man. God rest her soul. I still don't want to get on her bad side. Cause it call me crazy, but my grandma, every time I do something stupid, man, my grandma, like, you ever fell asleep, man, you felt a handprint, you wake up, you feel like a big ass handprint, somebody slapped you, ain't nobody there, you feel like a big ass handprint. That's how I know that's my grandma, man. Cause my grandma has some big ass hands, and when she slapped me, goddamn, sometimes she left her handprint, but she left that sting. I felt that sting, and I always knew. I'm like, oh, okay, I must have done something stupid, man, because grandma just slapped the shit out of me, man, for real. My mama Zena say my mom never taught me racism. I learned that when I moved to Reno, and I'm glad. I'm glad she didn't. I'm glad she didn't, mama. I'm glad she didn't. I'm glad she raised you to be the person you are, Mama Zena. You are a very sweet person, and I about to say, man, I appreciate you. I about to say, don't get me wrong. I'm about to say you a firecracker. Oh man, you is a firecracker, Mama. But at the same time, Mama, you are so sweet, man. And I'm glad that Grandma Marion raised you to be the person that you are, man. I'm glad that you weren't taught to be racist. I'm about to say, Big Sis says, "Oh wow, that is so sad." Like, yeah, man, I'm about to say it is. Like, man, the hate. I'm about to say, man, the hate is real. The hate was real back then, man. Like, especially me. I'm about to say, especially me, man, being a big kid or whatever, man. You got bullying. Bullying. I'm about to say, man, bullying is hate too. I'm about to say bullies. I'm about to say, man, bullies seeing you look good, man, or or seeing you doing better than them, man, they're gonna hate on you. They're gonna try to bully you. They're gonna try to they're gonna try to bring the bitch up out of you. I wish I would have understood that back then when I was a shorty. But I was always the nice guy. Oh, hey friend, how you doing? How you doing? All the time though, man. These friends turning into bullies, man. I ended up getting bullied a lot when I was younger. I wish I knew. I wish I knew. I wish I knew what I knew now when I knew back then, man. When it come to friendship, man, and hate. sis say, sis say, sis say, I appreciate you. 5 years. Oh man, that's a long time. 5 years. I'm about to say that. And that's beautiful. Them mamas and grandmas was everything back in the day. Oh yeah, especially oh man, grandmas back in the days, man. Like grandmas, man. I don't care what nobody say, man. Grandmas during the 90s era, grandmas played a pivotal role in molding us and raising the 90s babies into what they are today. Cause 90s babies, man, we have an understanding, man. We have an understanding with life, man. Like we understand everything. We understand right from wrong. We got our asses whooped when we got our asses whooped by our grandmothers, man. What we did wrong. What we did wrong. They put our foot in our asses. The grandmas today, man, not even 50, 60 years old no more. They 35, 39, which is sad. Which is sad as hell now, man. I'm about to say grandmas can't. I'm about to say, man, ain't no matriarchs of the family no more, man. Ain't no old OG, ain't no OGs no more, man. That's gonna tell the young, like that's gonna tell the younger adults, man. Like, hey, you out of pocket, man. We gotta love each other. We gotta love each other, man. Stop hating on one another, man. We all family. We gonna come together, man. Either we gonna be family, man, or you get the fuck up out my household. That's exactly how my grandma was. Wasn't no picking and choosing favorite when it came to my grandma. She made sure everybody was loved. She don't. I'm about to say, man, and that's something I learned from my brother Bird too. May God rest his soul, man. It was never no picking and choosing with my brother Bird, man. He loved everybody equally. Matrix, same way. Matrix, same way, man. Wasn't no picking and choosing with nobody. Don't get me wrong, man. Matrix is very, how can I put it? Very serious, but at the same time, though, man, he understands. He understands, and I'm glad, man. I thank God for people like them, man. My sis says yes. Bullying is definitely hate. Oh yeah, bullying is definitely hate, man. I'm about to say, and I hate that I got to get on the internet, man. I'm seeing all these kids, man. Committing suicide, man. Hanging themselves, man, because they get online. They want to embarrass, want to hate on a person, man. Want to spread a false rumor around, man. Want to spread a false rumor around, man. Hate, just straight hate, man. Like for real, like man, all this hate, all this animosity amongst us, it got to stop for real. Like man, I'm so tired of getting on the internet, man, seeing each other tearing each other down, man, for how we look, for how many females we get, man, how much money we got in our pockets, man, who I about to say, man, who the realest and who the fakest, man. I'm about to say, man, for once, man, I wish we can I wish, man, we can decipher. Like social media and the fucked it up to the point, man, we don't know what's real and fake no more, man. Like now we consider real having money in your pockets, dressing a certain way, man, and out here catching bodies and everything. Now that's real. Now that's real. When in reality, real comes from right here. You can't fake this. You can have all the money. You can have all the money and glamour. You can have all the money, all the designer clothes, all you want to. You can't fake. You can't fake this or this. Your brain and your mind. You can't fake. I'm about to say you can't fake that. You cannot fake. You cannot fake those two. You can pretend to hide it, trying to manipulate people into thinking like you're this real person, man. But in reality, man, this is going to show in the long run, where people really like look at you and like and figure you out, like, man, this nigga fake as hell, man, but got all this money in his pocket, man. Like that's what I consider real. Like real comes from the soul. Like what Matrix and Bird and them did, that's real. That's what I consider real in my eyes, man. I don't give a fuck about no. I don't give a fuck about you having money or you being that nigga on the block selling drugs or selling weed, getting all these females, man, got all these followers on social media. I don't give a fuck about none of that. That don't make you real. I'm about to say, yeah, you doing. I'm about to say, yeah, I'm about to say, yeah. You might get some player points, yeah, but at the same time, though, man, you cannot decide. I'm about to say, man, that don't make. I'm about to say, man, that don't make you real. Real comes from right here. And I hate that social media, man, got y'all brains clouded and oblivious to where y'all forgot what real and fake is. Sis says on a daily basis, our young people are losing their lives from bullying and mental illness all the time. When you look out to the world today, man, the first thing we want to do, man, is we wake up, crash, we wake up, we crashing out, man. Like I'm so tired. They done made crashing out so popular nowadays, man. Like we as blacks, man, we talk to crash out, man. We talk to spaz. We talk to react. We talk to react without thinking. And that's exactly why we going through what we going through in America today, man. With the police brutality and everything, man. I'm about to say, even though half the times we don't react, man, but every time we do react, man, here comes the consequences. Here comes the consequences behind it. And I'm about to say, here come the consequences behind it, man. Because we don't think before we react, man. The first thing we do, man, we want to crash out, we want to spaz out, man. We want to show the world, man, that we ain't no pussies, man. We want to go to Malcolm X about no. Sometimes, man, in this day and age, man, you got to learn how to think and move strategically. Life ain't always about crashing out. Life ain't always about crashing out. Every time y'all look up, man, every time I look on the internet, man, everybody want to crash out. Everybody want to spaz, man. Especially females, man. Y'all want to catch these attitudes and spaz out in the world, man. They want to use that as a form of intimidation. This shit don't intimidate me, man. They about to say, man, they don't do nothing but cause stress. Man. They don't do nothing to cause stress. And my sis says you have to be careful on who you call friends. I had a childhood friend from sixth grade up until last year, and the reason why it ended because she was not being real. She just wanted to be a listening ear, so therefore she could tell the person. So that she could tell the persons. So definitely be careful for who you call your friends. Absolutely, absolutely. I'm about to say, oh yeah, absolutely. I'm about to say, man, you definitely got to be careful who you call your friends, man. Because, I had friends, I lost a lot of friends over the years, man, because of that, man. All because they wanted to hate. Or, man, you got some, what I hate amongst, what I hate amongst us too, man, is you got that one nigga that get in front of a crowd of people, man, that want to trying to clown you and talk about you, man. Like, damn, why you? Everybody say, damn, why you wait till we get in front of these people, these crowd of people, man, that want to show your hate, want to show who your real colors is, man. That's why I had to cut a lot. I had to cut a lot of my friends off, man. That's why I thank God. That's why I say, man, I thank God for Matrix, Bird, Ronnie, and Rashad, man. I'm about to say, man, those are my real friends. I don't call them my friends no more. Those are my real brothers all along. Them homies who I was chasing up by them, man, they weren't really my friends, man. Like I really cut them loose. Like his friends I done had for 20, like man, his homies I done grew up with for 20 years, 25 years, man, I had to cut off, man, because all they wanted to do, man, is I'm about to say all they want to do, man, is sit around, man, not trying to do nothing with their life, man. And, by them being hood niggas, they love, and me being, the Nick, what they consider lame as hell, not getting into no, conflicts or whatever, man, not beefing with nobody, man, basically living your life peacefully, man. They hate on you because of that, because you're peaceful, man. That's why I had to cut them loose. Because if I can't be me, if I can't be my character, if I can't be my own character around a crowd of people, man, then I don't need to be around that crowd. Because if I'm going to get criticized for being peaceful, for being cool and laid back, man, and for not being a gangster, it's shit. It's time for me to go my separate ways, dog, man. That's why I don't got too many friends like that. That's why I had to cut them loose. Like, man, look, I'm about to say, man, you ain't my homies. If you got to get in front of a crowd, man, and hate on me, but you could have just did that before we even got in front of these people. No, man, you got to cut them loose. Sis say I had to pray and continue to pray that God remove all the negative and people that does not cause purpose in my life. And the moment that I said that prayer, that so-called friend of mine, we got into it like a week later. So always have and also have faith in God and ask to guide you. You definitely right. Says sometimes, man, God will teach you. Sometimes says, man, God will teach you a lesson too, man. Like he had to show you, like sometimes God don't even have to remove them. Like sometimes, man, he would have to teach you that lesson, man, that you had to see for your own without his assistance. Like, man, that's a lesson that I had to learn. That's the biggest lesson that I had to learn. Calling friends my friends, man. I'm thinking they my homies, man. Like, yeah, they my day one niggas. I'm breaking out. I'm about to say, man, I'm being free hearted, breaking off money to them, man. Like they my homies, man. Whole time, man, they using me. And come to find out, man, they talking about me behind my back, like behind my back, like wow. And it's like I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, but I thought this was my homie, whatever, man. I thought this was my homie. Then I had to, then man, sometimes, man, it's always good to sit back and reevaluate situations, man, with yourself and what's going on the outside too. I had to sit back and like think, like, why am I'm like, man, I thought these were my homies, man. And I'm like, man, I felt so hurt and betrayed, but at the same time, though, man, that was like the man upstairs way humbling me, like, hey, I could have assisted you, but you had to see it. But you had to see it with your own, hear it with your own two ears, and see it with your own two eyes, without my assistance. And that's the one lesson I'm about to say, man. That's the one lesson I had to learn, man. That's why I'd rather ride solo, man. Than to have a group of friends, man. Because ain't nothing, man. I hate people that hate on other people, man. Like when I hear somebody talking about another person, I instantly get up and not leave the room, man, because I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear you telling each other. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of. I am tired of this color hating on this color. I'm sick and tired of it, man. I'm tired of getting on Facebook seeing this shit. Seeing this shit, man. We got to do better. We got to do better. It's bad enough, man, that we got hate coming from the outside. We got hate coming from the outside, man. We got polices out here beating our asses, literally hating on us, man. Literally hating on us, man. Racism, man. I'm about to say, man, you still got it going on right now today, man. But then I turn around and this color right here, hating on this color right here. Come on, man. We got to do better, man. If you can't, man, look, I'm letting it be known right now, man. If you can't encourage me, tell me like it is, or uplift me, man, or man, motivate me to do better, man. I'm about to say, man, I can't be around you, man. That's not the energy I need to be around, man. I want to be around positive people, man. I want to, I'm about to say, man, I want to hear people. I'm about to say, man, I'm the type of person, man. You going through something, man. I want to hear it. I'm all ears. I'm not ignoring. I'm about to say, man, I had some people, man, some of my best friends that I don't even talk to no more told me their deepest, darkest secrets. Right now to this day, man, they have never left my mouth. That's the type of person I am. I always want to listen. I'm always gonna give a feedback, man. I always, man, I always want to uplift my people, man. Like I never want to see, like, man, I never want to see my black brothers and my black people's spirits down, man. I want to uplift. I want to uplift our people. I want to uplift my people, man. That's why people don't got no problems coming to me, talking to me, man. Like, hey, man, when somebody going through something, I'm all ears. I'm not ignoring. I'm about to say I'm not ignoring nothing. I'm about to say I'm all ears. I'm about to say, yeah, I'm about to say I want to listen, man. Cause I'm about to say sometimes I can relate to the situation that you're going through, man, or sometimes, man, I can't relate to it, man. But I'll try to give you a positive feedback on it. I'm not gonna sit up there, man. Once we get off the phone, man, to call the next person, man. Like, yeah, man, let me tell you about this girl that just got off the phone with. No, we don't do that. We don't do that. I don't do that. No, we don't do that. You that type of person, man. You that type of person, man. If they can't come to you and talk to you, man, you going back, you telling the person what's going on, man. Like, hey, there ain't no need. I'm about to say, man, you need to cut that person loose for real, for real. Sit Sis says, sit back and watch and listen. Things will be revealed to you. I'm about to say, man, look, I've always been, sis, you ain't never lied. I've always been good with observing. I always pay attention with my eyes. With my eyes. Sometimes I'm about to say my ears open too, but at the same time, I'm looking dead at you. I'm paying attention to your every move. And the moment I see something foul, or if I sense something like energy, I can sense it very well. Like if I feel something off about your energy, I'm cutting my conversation short. I'm living. I'm leaving. And like Sis says, positive energy is key. It definitely is, man. Positive energy is everything, man. Like ain't nothing like positive energy. Like man, I'm about to say you can feel. I'm about to say you can feel it, man. People will want to be around you, man. People want to be surrounded by you, man. People want to be. I'm about to say, man. People know that you. People know that you're a good person, man. That's where that positive energy comes from, man. And that's why, my brother Bird, man, was a person that he was, man. He had this positive aura to the point, man, like everybody was being drugged, like being like brought to him like a magnet because of his positive energy. But they hated, and I'm about to say, man, and it's so sad, man, how they hated on my brother Bird because, man, all he did was give back to the kids and the communities, man. And you got the thugs on the streets, man, judging that man, talking about him, man, talking about some. Oh man, y'all ain't getting no money. They judging talking about y'all ain't getting no money down there, man. Y'all want some money, man. Y'all come down here. Whole time, my brother Bird trying to teach them some discipline, man. Trying to teach them some discipline before they make the money. But these niggas, but these niggas, but these niggas, man, they hated on him so bad, man. But I about to say, man, they hated on him so bad, man, that it didn't make no sense, man. It don't. But man, that's all I want to talk about today, man. I ain't even know I've been going on for an hour and 11 minutes, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here today, man. It's like I said, man. I appreciate all the likes, all the comments, man, all the support, man, from the Man Gone podcast. And like I said, man, me and bro, we're gonna be going on a short. We're gonna be going on a short hiatus. We got to update the Man Gone podcast page. We got to make, man, you got to put it out there some more, man. It's a lot of things we got to do, man. Plus scheduling too, man. So, everything, man, we getting everything aligned, man. We're going to be going on hiatus for a minute, man. But, it's not going to be a long hiatus. So, man, I'm about to say, just be on the lookout is all I'm going to say, man. It might be a month, it might be a month and a half, man. I'm about to say, but however it is, man, the Man Gone podcast will be back up and running. We'll be back live, man. It will be a lot better than what it is now. But before I get off, man, I just want to say, man, peace and love to everybody, man. God bless y'all, man. Uplift each other, man. Stop tearing each other down, man. I'm about to say, man, I'm so tired of each other tearing each other down, man. Uplift each other, man. And most importantly, man, whatever y'all do, man, it's getting hot outside, man. Summertime is amongst us, man. First off, protect our women's, protect our women's, protect our girls, man. I'm looking at all these cases out here, man. These women out here getting raped. I about to say, man, I hate to see these women out here getting raped or being taken advantage of, man. All these little girls being snatched up by these grown men. Men, we have to step up and protect our queens, protect our sisters, man. Definitely protect our sisters, man. You see something foul going on, man, be a man, step up, man, and do the right thing. Protect our sisters, man. Please protect our sisters, man. Protect our sisters, protect our queens, protect our young men out here, man. Please, man, y'all be careful this summer, man. That's all I ask, and all I pray for, man, is y'all be good this summer, man. But all right, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get back to work, man. Peace and love to everybody, man. And as me and bro always say, man,